The US is home to some of the most spectacular scenery in the world, and some of the most recognizable icons on the planet. Many of the top attractions in the United States are bucket list destinations, drawing visitors from around the world. Tourism in the United States is a large industry that serves millions of international and domestic tourists yearly. Foreigners visit the US to see the natural wonders, cities' historic landmarks, and entertainment venues. Americans seek similar attractions, as well as recreation and vacation areas. Compiling a list of places to see is step one, but keep in mind, given the size of the United States, most people plan their trips to a specific region, for anyone in the enviable position of having unlimited time and resources. These are the top attractions to include on your itinerary. Number 10, Chicago. It's no surprise that Chicago is one of the finest tourist destinations in the country. There are Chicago museums that rank among the world's best gorgeous parks in Chicago, and some of the friendliest city dwellers out there. With so much to see and do, it can be tough for visitors to decide which Chicago attractions are really worth experiencing. Whether you are an out-of-towner or a tried-and-true Chicagoan planning a staycation, this list of best Chicago attractions will satisfy you as well as your touring convenience. Chicago has all offerings you'd expect from a major city. World-class museum, vibrant shopping district, and ample nightlife venues, just to name a few. If you're here to learn, plan to spend a fair amount of time in Grand Park, take a boat cruise through the heart of the city, see your reflection in the beam, step outside one of the world's tallest buildings. Number 9, Miami. Miami is one of the nation's most well-rounded metropolitan destinations. It has a special art scene, tons of shopping, family attractions, and the hotspot of Miami Beach. Vibrant and charged with the energy of Caribbean rhythms, Miami means big city sophistication and seductive beaches, to those who plugged into its unique brand of electric charge. From outdoor adventures to art museums and historic sites, choose your own adventures among Miami's top attractions. Visitors to Greater Miami will discover a whole wide world of exciting attractions, from the natural wonders of Everglades National Park, and to the postcard-perfect architecture of South Beach Arts Deco Historic District. Creating your perfect itinerary means choosing from the nearly endless variety of exciting options. With so much things to do in Miami, there's no surprise that the city is considered as the second highest number of international visitors in the United States. Number 8, Los Angeles. With so many world's famous sites and attractions to visit, deciding on the best things to do in Los Angeles can be a bewildering task. If you're only in town for a short time, you could spend all your trips wandering around LA's essential museums without even making it to the Hollywood. This city is big and staffed with so many worthwhile experiences that you'll never be asking yourself what to do. So expect to put in the miles taking in everything it has to offer, from the beaches of Santa Monica to the vibrant historic streets of the Art District and super hip Silver Lake. There are so many great places to visit and things to see. It can be hard knowing where to start and what to fit in. Los Angeles covers a huge amount of land, so it's no surprise that the attractions in Los Angeles is equally impressive. If you're a tourist looking for things to do, you'll find plenty of vacation inspiration, and this fantastic destination needs to be on your list if you're visiting West Coast USA, or if you're looking for somewhere new to explore. It's got to be Los Angeles. Number 7, Honolulu. Most travelers don't need much convincing that Honolulu is worth their time and money. Honolulu, the real island paradise in the heart of Hawaii, is a breathtaking place to relax and enjoy the sun. Say aloha, ride the waves, relax on Waikiki Beach, climb a volcano, and visit Pearl Harbor. Before you know it, you'll be wearing a vibrant lie and sipping a cocktail while listening to ukuleles and admiring surfers. Everything you've heard about Hawaii is true, so bring that floral shirt. Honolulu is the only city in the United States with a royal palace, and it is proud of its special Polynesian cultural heritage. The majority of tourists go straight to the iconic Waikiki Beach, where they watch the pro surfers, plunge into the clear waters, or dine in style. Visit nearby Kapoleti Park, that homes the Honolulu Zoo, or climb Diamond Head, an extinct volcano. Check out the Hanoma Bay Nature Preserve, Kailua Beach Park, or Eternity Beach for superb snorkeling. Go see Manoa Falls for some breathtaking scenery away from the coast. Treat yourself to a tropical island. Stay while enjoying this city's distinct culture, abundance of natural beauty, and year-round warm climate in gorgeous Honolulu. Number 6, Houston. As the biggest city in Texas, Houston is one of the most popular places to visit in the state. Famously known for being home to the NASA Mission Control Center, Houston is also where you'll find places like the beautiful campus of Rice University, and the high-end shopping of the Galleria area. Many of the city's biggest attractions are located in the Warehouse District, so head there to see the incredible downtown tunnel system, or soak in the views from the 60th floor Chase Tower Observatory. Number 5, Las Vegas. This city in the desert is known around the world for fun and excitement. The Strip Las Vegas' famous resort-lined streets, sparkles with lights, and recreated glamorous sights from cities around the world. Many of the hotel attractions and of themselves, and features free street-side shows, from dancing fountains to erupting volcanoes. You'll also find interesting museums, an always impressive list of shows, and countless other things to do. The Grand Canyon is just a short helicopter ride away, and the hills and mountains surrounding Las Vegas are home to all kinds of recreational opportunities, from hiking and camping, to boating and skiing. Las Vegas is a great place to visit year-round. The cooler winter temperatures are pleasant for sightseeing. Las Vegas is a city like no other. The cosmopolitan city is like a big playground, offering a lot of things to see and do. Particularly on this trip, where you'll find endless restaurants, shops, casinos, and adventures on every corner, making the most of your vacation by exploring must-see attractions in Las Vegas. Number 4, San Antonio. The jewel of Texas, San Antonio, is a city steeped in both rich history and modern-day appeal. Located in south-central Texas, the city is one of the largest in the United States and the best known as the home of the Alamo. Another of San Antonio's most visited attractions is the Riverwalk, a vibrant pedestrian scene of restaurants, shops, and entertainment venues. Stretching along both sides of the San Antonio River, right in the middle of the downtown area. Number 3, Washington, D.C. There are a lot of things to do in Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States. District of Columbia, as it is officially called, is a federal district located between Virginia and Maryland, that has nothing to do with the state of Washington, which is located at the other end of the country. Washington, D.C. is a city that was planned to be the capital of the United States. It was carefully designed to be a beautiful city with infinite attractions for tourists. With small buildings, large gardens, and tons of tourist attractions to visit, Washington, D.C. is nothing like other cities in the United States. The Capitol building is one of the essential places to visit in Washington, D.C. It is a symbol not only of the city but also of the United States, so you cannot miss it. The number of historic buildings and monuments in Washington, D.C. can be overwhelming. With the U.S. Capitol and Lincoln and Martin Luther King Jr. memorials, just 3 of many classic places to see in the U.S. capital city. Plan your trip to the nation's capital with our list of the top attractions in Washington, D.C. Number 2, San Francisco. Set along the ocean, with the rolling hills and the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco is one of the most beautiful cities in the United States, and the jewel of Northern California. The city is full of history, great neighborhoods, parks, beaches, museums, and a whole host of entertainment options and things to do. Some of the most famous attractions are Alcatraz Island and Fisherman's Wharf, but the sightseeing possibilities are extensive. San Francisco's Chinatown is the largest of its kind in North America, and definitely worth visiting. For an interesting experience, hop on one of the historic cable cars in Tourist City. Active types and nature lovers will find plenty to love about San Francisco. You'll likely hit Top Spot and more on a guided tour of the city. The San Francisco attractions are consistently beautiful, and a must-see for tourists and locals alike. Number 1, New York City. The task of choosing a handful of top attractions to represent the entire state of New York is not an easy one. Thanks to its nearly endless number of things to see and do, from the historic and to most contemporary. New York City is undeniably the state's most popular tourist destinations, and packed with famous attractions. The borough of Manhattan is home to many of the city's top destinations, like Central Park, Times Square, the Empire State Building, and much more. New York State is home to the most populated city in the United States. Sprawling national and state parks, the beach communities that captivate both domestic and international travelers. New York is a city every traveler should visit, whether you come from a day trip or for an extended stay. Choosing what to see and do is toughest part. The possibilities are endless in New York. Even if you're not mesmerized by the city's soaring skyscrapers and monuments, you'll be blown away by its flourishing arts, food, fashion, and nightlife scenes. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked this video, hit the like button, also subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an update.